Hey runners, Wayne Calvert here and welcome to the Adelaide 6-hour project. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I've challenged myself in a 6-hour race to do 80 Ks for the whole race, which means I've got to run a 4:30 pace for the whole 6 hours without stopping. It's 5 weeks away, so I'm now into what's called the sharpening phase. In the sharpening phase, it's all about speed work, and more speed work. The whole idea of the sharpening phase, it's all about building high lactate fitness, VO2, high threshold. So everything's about hard workouts, where normally I would only do 2 hard workouts a week, and in a long run, I'm now doing 4 hard workouts a week, but no long run. So starting off on Monday, I did 6 by 2K repeats, and that was absolutely brutal for me. I mean, you are just coming off the back of just normal workouts into now you've got to push it. Mentally, you've got to push all the way through. So it was 2K repeat as hard as I could. Tried to hold a pace of 340, 345, and then my recovery was like a 1 kilometer recovery, whatever it ended up being. But the overall session ended up being around 22 kilometers, so it's kind of like a speed work and a bit of a long run as well. And I don't really want my long runs to get much more than 25 kilometers in a week.
That's it.
That's it. That's 6 by 2K. Sharpening phase has officially started. 5 weeks of speed work all out, just speed work. The next day, just straight easy running. What I've been doing lately on Strava, get on, because I've been doing this thing over the last couple of weeks on the benefits of easy running. So every time I do an easy run, I put another benefit of easy running. So it's something you can learn. Then I went into Wednesday and I hit the hill repeats, and these were road hill repeats, very hard. I find road hill repeats a lot harder than trail hill repeats. So what I do is I tend to do on the road sprints 4 long ones, which are 500 meters in distance. Then I halve that. I do another 4 of those, which is about 250 meters in distance. And then the last set is 4 of the short ones, which is at the steeper part of the hill. And it's just sprint. And it's trying to hold on. And that workout alone with a longer warm up and a longer cool down ended up being nearly 19 kilometers. So then the next day, once again, I'd recovered fairly well from the hill sprints. And you've got to remember, recovering from hill sprints isn't too bad because you're running up a hill. So there's not high velocity damage to your legs. I did a short progressive run. When I say short, it was just 8 Ks. And every K, I just got faster and faster. I basically just started off at 5 kilometers per hour and worked my way to 4:15. Thursday evening, I decided to do another threshold speed work. Ran short on time, dropped my daughter off at netball, thought I'd go and get the workout done during the netball, but it took a little bit longer to get things organized. So I went all out 1, then 2, and then I went 1 and 2. So I changed it around because then went through Friday morning, just set out and did a nice easy 9K, nothing too hard, and that was it. I mean, I was so tired on Friday. I wanted to do another 10 or 15 in the afternoon, but I was tired. I mean, I could feel the threshold workouts of the sharpening phase week 1 really starting to catch up. So I decided to do park run. I ran a Galston park run ready to go. I thought, you know what? I set a PB for myself the week before on the Galston park run. I'm going to just keep doing the same park run. The unique part of this park run, and the reason why I love this park run, it's 3 laps, and each lap you descend about 30 meters down a hill only to come back up to the top. And when you are going back up, I've been watching my heart rate. I've been hitting 98% going back up. That alone is a huge VO2 booster. It's a great threshold. It's great because it teaches your body how to deal with their lactic acid, flush it out at the top, and hammer the back down the hill. So from that side of it, it's almost like I'm getting a hill sprint and a park run all in the same workout. So I'm loving it. Now, the best part also is there's a really fast runner just pushed me to stay in front and kept pushing me, which pushed me to another 14-second PB on what I did the week before. So parkrun is fantastic in the sharpening phase. It's one area where you feel like you're racing, push and go for that PB. So I actually recovered pretty well from parkrun. So I got out and just did a nice easy 12K in the evening. Week 1 of sharpening phase, I'll be honest, I'm happy it's over. I am so glad I made it through that week. Starting off tomorrow, another week of sharpening, and this is going to hurt. The only thing I can say is trust the process. When I get to the end of 4 weeks of hard sharpening, I know it's going to have a difference because I've seen it. One park run, 18 minutes 51. The next week, 18 minutes 37. That's 1 week of threshold work, and that's the dividends. It shows that this works. So I encourage you, get out there. If you're probably 5 to 6 weeks away from your race in your calendar, sharpening is something that you really should be starting to look into. If you need some more information, reach out to me on Strava, send me a message on Strava. That's pretty much where I do a lot of my activity, and I'd love to give you some help. See you later.